This motherfucker's AFK.
Wait, Dad, but weren't you just saying that you're like broke and don't have?
I don't. I've got like fucking 44 gold in my bag.
I
If you
think the
sell
guild
stuff-
bank will be okay if you sell that.
I already gave it to Ross.
So how'd you go, bro?
Just give him a kickback.
Listen, just sell it and mail him like half it.
So you,
Okay,
you
would
just
you like
gotta
to buy a
do
club?
gambling. Do some gambling. That'll fix your
I
problem.
don't have any money to pay out though.
Start the gambling at
I
25
too am
gold.
negative money. I owe cash you like 200k still. Actually,
My
I can
debts
oh, he's not.
have been paid.
Wait, you guys didn't pay up yet? That's kind of
No,
lame.
it's not from gambling. It's from something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't gamble.
I'm off the gambling train because
He's recovered.
yeah, I mean,
No money to gamble with.
not even the no money to gamble with. It's more when you lose so much, you just gotta cut your losses eventually.
So many WoW tokens sunk into gambling.
Just think though.
It's just
I mean,
for
you win a
distribution
couple
of wealth.
times.
No, because when I lose a roll to nuke, and that's fucking corporate welfare right there.
Wow.
Why did I hear
What? Was I yelling? I don't think I was fucking yelling.
He's got gold coming out of his ears.
So Nuke is a professional sports organization. Got it.
This is esports, right, guys?
I didn't get that joke at all.
I did
I feel
understand
left out.
it.
I live in Las Vegas. We're
You
building
are
a
left out, but
publicly
it's not
funded
because of the joke.
$2 billion stadium because the NFL can't afford it apparently.
See, Kira, I just felt bad about saying that because I had a flashback of you being a poor 10-year-old
It's not that
feeling
Vegas
left
can't
out.
afford it, it's that every sports stadium is supplemented by the city, so if you don't do it, you're never going to use it.
You see, Kira? You see how our session works?
The worst deals.
Are we best friends now?
No.
I mean,
But
Vegas
now I
really
feel
wanted a
bad when I
sports
make
team.
money.
That's how you get a
I
sports
love
team.
Matt's tone of voice. He's like, ugh.
I'm perfectly fine with just
Well, the
having
argument
hockey.
making is that you don't need a stadium.
You're not everyone, luckily.
Yeah, but I don't make the decisions.
No shit.
Like, we started selling legal pot in Vegas, and like, they haven't given any money to the schools yet.
Yeah,
I mean,
who cares about the schools?
Duh. Fuck the schools and those kids.
Yeah, I mean, come on, they're trying to keep pot out of schools. What are you, fucking retarded?
They don't need fucking books and shit. Overrated.
Education's a scam anyway.
School's a scam.
Congrats on the recipe there, Deadbot.
Thank you. Is that like a rare one or something?
It's super rare. That's why it's white.
Are there?
My Azurite bar won't go up anymore.
Mine neither, and I'm happy.
I still got
You don't sound happy, King.
No more fucking islands.
But you.
Part of me wants to do them on my warlock, but then the other part of me is saying, so I don't know.
I mean,
I just did it
you
for the
gotta get your
residual.
treasure map. Yeah.
Fuck the map.
I'll still do them.
No, if you get the treasure map, then you have to farm resources to do the treasure map.
Open trade up with Icewind and Ardley for Vantage Rings.
First.
Where are you guys?
Boss.
You know, at the boss.
Can I get a summon? There's trash, apparently.
Oh man,
It's not
there's a
trash.
clear path.
You probably just go to the other side.
Oh no, it was in the middle.
How far could you get just by using a vanish rune? Well, pretty far.
Keep opening up trade.
I think they're coming to me, Spruce. I got one more.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for these mobs to go back. There's no other side at the moment. Just
So
as a
now
heads
it's
up.
weekend, then are you in the right instance?
Yeah.
Here, we'll go escort him.
I guess take is my last Mantis rune.
I
I'll
still
take
got
one.
5 more. I'm in an open trade.
I can't. I'm in combat.
What?
Can
What?
I get a res?
You can. What'd you do? Oh my god.
Well, me and
What
Tig
is
were
he
fighting
doing?
some mobs. He was slowing them down, and then I ran for it.
Kara, we haven't even started the boss and you're dead.
Hey, man.
It's gotta be
Hey, he's ahead of schedule.
Exactly. You know?
Everyone gets guild repairs except for Kira today.
Yeah,
That's every day. What?
Not everyone.
That's literally
You know,
every day.
I got to know Kira a little bit before raid. I have no more Kira. You have to go to Spruce. And he's still mostly the worst, but now I feel bad when I make fun of him.
But I mean, there's this nice clear path around this pillar to the left.
Thank you, Spruce.
We're all, we ran up there to make sure.
I still got 4 more Vantage runes on me.
Any of y'all rich people have some Aji potion?
You need an edgy?
I use my own banks.
Gamma, you're not an agility user.
But I could sell the potions.
Fuck you.
Don't Kira this.
You know?
Whoa!
I was thinking it, didn't say it.
That's why you'll never be like me.
I'm just too nice.
You gotta think bigger if you want to carry something. God.
So we're
I'm too Canadian. Like I have to get this all out with you guys, basically anonymously on the internet. Because in real life, I can't be caught doing this shit. I'll get deported.
What are you talking about?
I'm Canadian. I can't be mean.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, you certainly can be mean.
Yeah, here.
I don't know. I've never heard Julius be mean. What's this?
Never?
He's just more disciplined than I am.
Slightly annoyed and or making commentary about how bad somebody is. I don't know if that's mean, you know?
Zulus talks?
Dude, he talks a lot and actually is incredibly helpful.
Yeah, he's a very nice person.
On
He's very
Necator,
helpful to
he's
me.
always someone who makes calls. He's like, he speaks just enough.
He is our go-to, hey, can you remind people that this thing exists, guy?
Each boat gets a restored shaman, and
Right.
someone has to heal a Tig.
Each boat needs a monk and a demon hunter.
Are we down a healer?
Which boat am I on?
I'll tell you when you're done.
Do you want me to heal Russ? Hansen's really good on this fight, but I
No,
need
no,
Russ
we
or
have
something.
4 healers. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody have any augment rooms they'd be willing to sell? I forgot to buy one.
I wouldn't pop any this early. Into
Let's get to this platform again, and then talk about augment rooms.
I respect
yes, I am.
Spirit though, Kano.
I respect the pull one augment rune though.
Just remember, though, vanilla. We're gonna have fun getting all our buffs.
Oh god, Vanilla World buffs.
Oh, I can't wait to get him purged off, dude. It's gonna be fantastic.
Hold on, guys. I need an hour to reset all my buffs.
Dude, can you imagine you're doing your first week and it's like, well, fucking Rag's head's still on cooldown. Do we want to do progress?
Rag's head? Question mark?
Yeah.
Close enough.
Neff's head? Ani's head? Ren's
One
head?
of those.
Yeah. Auger's head.
Sylvanas'
The
head?
many head buffs.
Sylvanas' head.
Bruce and I are used to head buffs.
Yeah, if I remember right, you did get a buff when someone brought Alexi's head to Stormwind.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
rallying
rally
Same
cry.
thing
cry
with
the
Nefarian's
dragon
head, and I think there's also one for Rend Blackhand.
I had the
missed it.
highest DKP in my guild, so I got Ani's head first. Just did it by like total DKP.
Who got the bag though? That's a better question.
Alright, it should be 1 and 3 left, 2 and 4 right.
Both monks were going on the same side?
3 of us.
3 of you.
Oh yeah, there are 3 of us.
Fucking fab.
Oh. Jesus.
Is that the one you linked in the heroic play?
Everyone, please get that weak aura. Like it is well worth it.
Yeah.
Is that one built in with the?
That weak order is almost like cheating.
Yeah, can you come back to the
What's up?
the platform real quick?
Hey, Cashew, that's the same one you linked me a while ago, right?
No, this is a new one and a better one.
Okay.
Is it the one that makes the phone call like sound? Or?
Yes, it's really good.
Okay.
Wasn't it like
I
last
already
week on Wednesday? Or
It
Thursday?
was, but not everybody was
Aurelia.
here.
Sure.
Agri,
Yeah.
Can you go back to the platform, please?
Oh yeah, yeah. Big job.
Okay. So what he was talking about for during these things is basically you pick up, you roll straight this way,
Yep. Along
clear melee,
there, then
you
ranged, and then
straight
kick to
this
the
way,
back. Yep.
and then kick to the back. Yeah. That way you don't roll off the edge.
I mean, it's gonna happen.
Just telling you.
Where are we stacking for Seaswell? Just in the middle?
We're just gonna fall around the outside, from my understanding. Just gonna go.
On the boats.
Yeah, on the boats, I think we should be stacking it, shouldn't we?
Yeah, it should just be stacking on the outside. We're just like left boat. We're just gonna soak the lightning shit. The debuff just runs to the other side of the boat, so we just kind of like. We'll probably just start. I'll just put markers on tanks.
Hold on. Are we? We're not supposed to soak the lightning on the boats, from my understanding.
Oh shit! So I stole myself.
You just run out. I mean, all you guys take half of it. You can run out. Alright. So yeah, we're just gonna stack walking around the edge for boats. Dodge lightning if you want to, I guess. But I mean, I think we just have to eat it. At least one tick of it. Should be fine. We're gonna let them channel to skip one of their casts the first time, and then we will let their last cast go until the boss is approximately less than 80 energy. Hopefully we just kill them during that channel. We won't have to worry about it.
4 people without flasks. Batar, Harley Quinn, Tig, and Brown.
They're probably just waiting until the first pull.
Yeah, just wait.
Do we drop a cauldron?
Yeah, back there. It's gone now. But are you on my side?
Hey, come here.
Oh no, I can't give you. Never mind. I lied to you.
Thank you.
Does anyone have a spare spirit flask?
Cauldron might still be up.
Oh, I thought Fab just said there wasn't.
No, I guess it's gone now. I don't see it.
I have one. If you open trade with Kane.
But it was
I
up.
got one. Thank you. Thanks, Fab.
Alright. Let's get a thing. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Would everybody be stacked, right, boat?
Empower.
Bam! 2, 1.
Empower. That was a pretty bad stack.
Fab, get it. No, not Fab.
We're just gonna eat that thing just so we don't have to still move.
I'm probably dead. I'm gonna be walking through 3 puddles here.
Bam!
Is Tidal in power?
1.
Dude, phone.
Oh, this is terrible.
You guys stack on me, so you're not ahead of me.
So we're supposed to all be stacked. It's supposed to drop right on all of us.
Yep.
Empower.
Bam! 2, 1.
Well,
I should just stack the marker.
Oh, bitch.
Bam! 2, 1.
That weak aura is useful.
very useful.
I didn't
Sounds like
realize I wasn't supposed to answer the call. The first time it rang, I just booked it and I fucked up the ceasefire. Gotta let that shit ring.
You want that recore again for everyone? Please grab it, everyone.
Okay.
Phone fucking freaked me out.
Whose phone was ringing?
That's the
You're
weak aura.
fucking weak, Aura.
That's the sound it makes because it's really easy to
The
get
weak arm
people to
makes the
react to that
telephone
missile.
noise.
So
That is so eerie.
can we dip into the previous Seaswell? Because I've seen that in a video.
You can, because it doesn't matter if there's 1 or 20, it does the same amount of damage.
Yeah, and so we could just stack it in one instead of like having a mess and moving around. We just
Right, that's what we're supposed to do. Everyone should. So if everyone gets the weak aura, we should all stack on the exact same place every single time. Drop it right in the middle, and then we can spread back out. Drop it,
Well,
spread back out.
you don't need that much space. And it's a lot of extra damage. Like, you can do that if you need to bait one, but it's a lot of extra damage. The best play is just to start in a corner and just move along the edge of the boat.
Just keep moving. Okay.
And then,
that's fine too.
Yeah, you over move when it casts, and then you move back and butt right up against the old one. Because you never
You
want to
like
be
the
hit by the
weak
sea
aura
swell. Yeah.
Right.
How do you turn it down?
Where are you guys going? There's no
You
buffs
turn the
yet.
raw sound down.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, under sound effects.
Do we even want to be feasting while we learn this?
Not really. We need to learn
So just save them, honestly.
How much does a feast
I was
cost?
about to say the feast even have a cost.
Not really. It's whatever. necessarily.
I mean, if we don't eat more pulls, right?
So once again, you should be stack. We're just gonna, if we take one lightning thing, it's fine. Just stack on X.
So
Yeah,
like
the
Fab,
lightning
Fab
didn't
if
do
on
much.
if on pull you just taunt and just pull right back into this corner here where I'm
Yeah,
jumping,
that's
what
and
I
then we
did.
just go right along the edge here, and the storms just try and overlap with each other as much as possible in the middle, but leave a space on either end.
Okay.
Make sure you take the silence out though.
Yeah, it's
That's,
on
yeah,
the,
that's the other
left
side.
Wait. So are we staying, like, stacking on the tank, or like what's
Yes.
going on here?
Yeah, everybody
Because that
stands.
wasn't like a okay on the tank.
Yeah, the tank should be pulling to the corner, and everybody just stands on the tank. Everybody just stacks in front of the boss. And every time there's a move, you wait. As soon as it's actually cast, you move, and then you move back, and you stand right on the edge of it, and you get a nice line going all the way down the boat.
All right,
Seemed like
stack
there
on the
was,
tank.
Do both boats do the same thing? Like when you get the siren boat, like because you get those circle debuffs, so you gotta move around, right?
It's the exact same thing because the bosses just switch boats at 50%, so both
Yeah.
boats have to do the same mechanics.
Yeah. So like I'm just saying, what do you do for the? You still just take the siren debuffs out of the group then? Or
Well,
do you stand?
the siren debuff you don't have any control over.
Sorry, the circle that starts on the siren's boat. The
slow.
Yeah. Does that do any damage, or is it just slow?
Oh, it does a ton of damage.
Yeah. So you still just take those out for the 4 people who ever get them, right?
The best thing to do is actually just to make a line of them down the middle.
In the center.
Because that way,
Okay.
when people get baited by the siren, they get taken through it, and it's a mega slow.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I was asking. So if you get one of those circles, you take it to the center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so we're stacking the circles where we stack the sea swells?
No.
No.
We're stacking the sea swells on the tank, and then those circles will go to the middle of the boat.
Okay.
Yes, I think it's Sea Storm is the circle.
Tigger, you
Yeah,
here?
it's Sea Storm.
Tig. Oh, what? You were asking for me?
Does anybody have any questions? So you'll stack on the tank at all times unless you have the sea storm, which sounds a circle slow, which you will take to the middle. There's a countdown up on it, so it should be easy to drop off.
Yeah. How is the
this-
tank gonna move
you get-
exactly?
If you get the
Bro,
silence on
it's a
from
movement
Catherine,
by
just
everybody.
move this other.
Okay.
Hey,
So
can you guys hear me?
You can stack on me. Everybody stacks on triangle, and then when the sea swell thing happens, you move like you would move on the other side, and then we just stop once we're clear of the sea swell, and then the next sea swell comes, we do the same thing, and then.
So I'm gonna move essentially around just the edge right here. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go across this side.
Let's go again.
We have the other room.
Just real quick, Nuke. What corner are you starting in? Like, if you're looking at Sister's like back.
Starting on the translocator side.
Yeah, on the trans. Okay, and then as you're looking at the boss, left or right?
We're on the left.
You should go to the right because the left is the siren side, and you don't want Sea Swell stacked with the siren to land.
Wait. What?
So the siren can only land on 2 parts of the boat.
He's on the other boat. You talked.
So the side that's closer to the boss or farther away from the boss?
On the translocator side of the boat, further away from the boss, is where the siren will land on left boat. So you want to start in the
so
closest
close to the boss.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And similarly, yeah, we're in the right spot here.
Okay. So you're closest to the boss, just to the left corner, like the back left corner of the platform.
Where you guys are now? Yeah, I can see you guys stacked up there. That's good.
All right. Good deal. All right. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can't drop storms on us.
Right on us.
Yeah.
Bam! 2, 1.
Drops the thing on us.
You have to move when you get the silence on. Go ahead and wipe. Go ahead and wipe.
Someone just stood on the silence. If you have the silence, you have to.
Wait, was that me? Fuck.
Oh, I mean, on the green boat, we had like fucking 3 people drop that shit right on the group. Anyway, please don't do that.
It was Kira, Aurelia, and Toriana had it. The book.
Yeah.
Got to
Should
move.
we go on the edge of the boat, or should we go on like the sides of the boat to drop puddles?
Like it doesn't matter, it's just as long as they're not in the way.
Everybody chill at the place where the birds are, so everyone can get buffed. So I'm not hopping on ships. Please, thank you.
I'm just wondering if you want to go like, because I would go left and right, so you still have room to like run away with the silence, opposed to going like on the edge of the boat.
You should only get 1 silence, maybe 2.
So it's not that many.
Yeah, because you'll get 1 pretty early. You might get a second one, and then she goes into her channel. You don't kick the channel until the boss is at like 55% HP, and they won't cast another ability, and then they switch, and then you just don't have to deal with it.
Okay. So it's just not that big a deal.
It's really not. No.
Everybody just chill here until everyone's here. We'll get buffs out, and then we'll go.
For personal footing, right?
Yes.
When we don't wipe in the first 20 seconds of the fight, I'll consider eating.
You must really be poor.
Yeah, so Nuke, if you pull straight back to here, I'm sure that's what you're doing, but yeah, and then you move along here, and the silence goes over here. Pow.
So that was my question: was not whether I should go this way.
Yes, you should go that way.
This way.
You should go this way because this way you will definitely run out of space before you,
I was gonna go this way and then like double back and come back this way again.
Yeah, but this is where the
that way you
runs.
left the far side so the silence could get far enough out.
Yeah.
Because if you go this way, by the time you hit about here, the silence can't get far enough away from you not to silence you anymore.
We're only gonna get 1, so it's not good.
1, maybe 2. Yeah.
We'll probably get 2. We got 2 that time, but I don't know if that's because people died or what. Yeah, if we only get 1 or 2, it's not that big a deal. I didn't realize we only get like that.
Watch your debuffs for crackling lightning.
I think Kira spammed his little stack thing before the last pull, and then he literally stacked on us and dropped the silence.
Yep, that was my bad.
5,
My empathy's
4,
running low.
3, 2, 1.
My wife's fucking psycho.
Yep, I know.
Crackling lightning's out.
4 seconds.
2, 1.
Oh, someone was way out. I was way out.
I was running back from lightning.
Everybody stack on X. There's no collision. Get in there.
Oh, we need to let that channel long much longer than that.
1.
Yeah.
It's much better.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Lightning, get out.
Did you fell right?
Just stand here.
I mean, that was a good stack, though.
3, 2, 1.
So then here, right boat. Now that we're at about 55, and we should push to 50 before another spell gets cast. But that way he stops channeling power into the boss and translocate. No other abilities.
Okay.
Make sense?
3, 2, 1.
We're up to their guy. Somebody. Anybody on my boat? They're up to the guy, please.
Stack on bad.
They're terrible with this whole stacking thing.
Crackling out.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Get out.
Somebody smooth. Tag me.
Good bubble.
Bam. 2, 1.
We wiping or what?
Might as well just die.
So that first sea swell that wasn't stacked, I was running back and dropping off the AoE silence, and I was cut off by the lightning line. Should I just take the hit and stack?
Yeah, just take the hit.
We're not dodging the lightning at all.
Yeah, don't worry about moving for lightning. Just take the hit if we're all stacked. If we're all stacked up, it shouldn't be any issue. If you're running back in with a sea swell, like when that happens, like just try not to put it where we're going next. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if you dropped it on the north side of us, that would have been better if it, of course, to where we're going. Because we're never gonna go that direction. So if you for some reason have to come back to the group, just drop it on that side. But like people were super spread out, like, and you guys can't trail ahead of where we are going. Like you're gonna screw us not only in this phase but in the next phase. You cannot trail ahead of the group. You have to be like stacked with the group. Don't get like think you're gonna like get ahead of the fucking stack or the cast. You're just gonna screw everybody, and you're running out of room.
The phase is really quick too. We don't fuck up, so
yeah, it's super fast.
Big damage. You guys are doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, that boss, the first one melted.
Are you guys ahead of us damage-wise? I'm not really watching.
Yeah, a little bit.
We had 3 people die the first sea swell though.
Okay. So we can balance damage if we need to. It's not a huge deal.
We're not healing on the boats, right?
No.
no, we shouldn't. I mean, they fucking melt if people aren't dead.
No, go to the boat. Wait for the buffs.
Wait for buffs.
Wait, please.
Rebuff stam.
Be back in 1 second.
I am a yak rider, and this is my yak.
So yeah, if you get the silence on this boat and you're coming back in, try and drop it like if you have to like on this side, because hopefully we just go down like this side and we finish up this phase and we're like over here.
No, we aren't going to the other side immediately. We're gonna try to cover the.
We're just gonna take a
this
line
side over here too.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll take a line all the way across right here, I guess, and then we can just go
Yeah,
up
'cause
this way.
One
This
other
is
thing is when we're doing the sea swell like horizontally, once the sea swell actually drops, you can just move vertically and you'll never be in danger.
That's all we're gonna do. So we're gonna come across this front half, and then we're gonna just turn and go up this way. So it's
Once you have the second, like the second phase of the boat phase, there's actually very little of it that you're actually doing anything, because for the most part you're gonna get pretty much one ability, and then you're just gonna let them channel.
yeah, we need to let channel too.
And if you have like if we have all 20 people alive, they'll die, and he'll be at like 70 energy, and it won't even matter. You just won't even do anything in that phase. You'll still have to dodge sea swells, but that's it.
Yeah. Also, don't interrupt the first channel immediately. That we need to wet that channel. So like 55ish.
Depends on DPS. I mean, if you guys are cruising and you can see that it's cruising and you're just dropping, you can probably go as early as 60. But you'll figure it out as we do pulls.
Yeah, it's just it's gonna
Let's go.
Wait on Dan and Brown.
Here.
Brown is AFK. As soon as Brown gets back, we'll go.
I don't like being a blood elf. And don't say the same as it's a void elf, because it's not the same. One's purple.
It's the same.
I prefer purple.
think the red ones would be better in bed.
I don't know. Them tentacles, man. Freaky deaky.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Tans, it's like no. DJ, you done? You ready?
Yeah, I'm just fixing a macro.
Here we go. Right, stack up in the corner, please.
5, 4,
Oh, this is so
3, 2, 1.
I'm not even moving.
I mean, you shouldn't have to move at all.
Sea storms.
Not like that.
Don't go in front of us, guys. What, like, why is it so difficult? I don't get it.
You guys want to swap sides after?
Nope.
Yeah, that didn't work. Screw, so fuck something up.
Right, let her chat. Let her channel. Let her channel.
3, 2, 1.
Let her up to channel just so she needs to move.
So it's probably a little early on right boat because yeah, we're getting more abilities.
3, 2, 1.
Melee, you can't really get to that.
Yeah, we shouldn't
It's
have got
okay.
it.
I can just heal me and I'll. Never mind.
3, 2,
It's over.
1.
Okay, so on the green boat, I don't like. If we're trying to go green to orange marker, do not drop shit in between green and orange marker. Like, I don't understand.
Nuke, that last sea swell that we all got blasted with, that like everybody died on our boat. Was there no sound for that one?
I think that's because they translocated.
Okay. Because I was definitely big chilling and I was gone. I was like, okay, sure.
Discord's been a little laggy for me.
I don't know if anybody can res me. If you can res me, you can.
Oh, precious soulstone.
When they go to your boat, they can.
Use it to soulstone myself so I don't have to run.
Oh.
Oh. So how are you guys doing on your boat?
We're just moving side to side and incrementally with seesaw.
So bottom left to bottom right as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, I think we should be following the same pattern, I assume. Just going left to right on that front of the boat, and then if we have to, you can go back to front or the closest to the boss to farther away on the side if need be.
Do you start under the mast and stuff?
So yeah, they start in the same spot. Once
Okay.
we start doing the fight, right? Like there's actually very little movement because this phase is so fast. If people aren't dying and people are getting their mechanics out, and you can actually maximize uptime on brother and sister, this is not a long phase. Like they have 15 million HP. They have no health.
Yeah.
We were going. Where are we going on green boat? We started at. Can you see the marker? We started at green marker. Where you guys are going? Not to the orange
Let me
marker.
come to your
but
boat.
the-
I'll come to your boat.
I just want to make it very clear because people are still dropping puddles and cutting us off.
So the
so
best
where are you
play,
guys going?
the best play would be starting at green and sea swells go this way, and sea storms start on the translocator, and you just you drop 3 right in the middle, and then you drop the next 3 a little further up because we're already further up, and then for the next set, if we get one, these ones will have already despawned, and so you just put them back in the middle.
So you guys are going on different sides of the boat than we are.
But it's just due to the way that our
our
sirens
because the boats
work.
fought opposite directions. Yeah. No, I see. I noticed the boats actually.
Yeah,
face
because
each other.
our siren is right here.
Yeah.
And right here.
I'm sorry. So those are the 2 siren spots at condom and the one near condom.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, where I'm jumping here is 1 siren spot, and this is the other one.
Okay, cool. That's really good to know.
But the biggest thing is making sure that we haven't covered them with sea storms like we have been the last couple of attempts, so that the melee can actually attack them.
Okay, so we are going from green to where?
Towards orange with sea swells. And
Okay, that's
the
what I
people
thought.
who get storms should drop them in the middle. And then if a sea swell happens while they're out there, just wait. Bait it out here, where people aren't going to be standing anyway. Don't try and get back and then fuck us over.
I like that. They're not fucking us over part.
And otherwise, we just move very, and like you can over move after it casts and then move back.
Cast your shot before you go to the other boat, please.
Andre wanted to summon me onto my boat. Okay, hold on. You want me to go to
Go
right
left.
hand?
No. Take the summon. Take the summon.
No, I'm back here. Go ahead.
Okay, there's your shout. And then I'm
You're
on
on the right boat.
Come on.
I'm on righty.
We're
Okay.
wasting fucking time. I don't give a shit about your 3%.
I just needed to know which boat I needed to go to.
Oh, yeah, you're on the right boat.
All the ranged on green, you guys should take like 5 or 6 steps back.
Batar, Ross.
I feel like the camera angle gets really fucked against the wall.
Really fucky, yeah.
It does, but I mean,
if
just
you're
move out of it
if
a
you're
second
playing it
later.
first person, I guess.
Switch it around,
Swing it
yeah,
around.
You can zoom out. Yeah.
Just look at from bird's eye. Like, this shit is not hard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys should get out.
Empower.
Spurs that works.
3, 2, 1.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, okay. I'm
Just
gonna
dive. Just dive.
Who had the first one? Something like that.
Bad Bob.
I did. I
2,
fucked that up. Sorry.
1.
Like, you get a thing on your screen that tells you what you.
There's a lot of shit happening. I got this
Watch your
telephone ringing in
fucking
my ear.
Mikoras.
Okay, so like legitimately, guys, if we keep having people dropping this shit on us, we are never going to get past this shit. Just
So I understand you're all stacked. You can't see your fucking character. Just watch the weak aura. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. Just look for where the weak aura pops up. The debuff goes out. You actually are going to talk to. But you see the weak aura pop up on your screen. Move. Like, that's what you're going to have to watch because we're all stacked. You're going to have shitty camera angles. You're not going to be able to watch your character. You're going to have to stop watching your other shit. Just watch your weak aura.
Sea Storm comes before the Sea Swell. It drops. You come back in, and then Sea Swell happens. You have a lot of time.
so I don't know who
So-
else got one on green bow, but
I think
myself and whoever the other person was, it was great. We
I think
ran
it was
right to where
Cash,
we needed to go.
which is fine because
Yeah,
it was his
it's
first.
probably-
It was his
I'm
first
putting
pull.
Yeah.
Because I ponied and got mine way the fuck out, and then there was somebody who was right behind me, and then I think it was Cashew was the third one. Which I mean, whatever. Like I said, now he's seen that it won't be an issue again.
Well, and also now I have a voice to react to. See, that one has a different sound than the phone.
Yeah, different mod.
Can someone get on the transmog mount? I need to repair. Thanks.
All right, buff.
Battle Shout. There we go. Now everybody has a 3%.
Fucking Spurs.
Mudbone?
All right, here we go.
Pay careful attention to it,
5,
guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Gamma.
3, 2, 1.
Move for pools.
Good job.
Break him.
Empowered.
Siren, everyone, kill the fucking siren. All you
Make sure
melee on the
stacked on
boss.
X.
Grip cashew.
Let's go.
Bam! Stack back up. Stack on the boss. Stack on the boss. Get close. Stack.
Move.
There it is.
Make sure you're stacked all the way up on X, guys.
Kicking.
Ooh. The rages.
Brown.
Empowered.
Stack on the. Stack up, everyone.
Bam! 2, 1.
Alright, so that was 59, which is a little early.
The people that are fucking trailing out behind us need to fucking stop.
It's the totem.
Totem spawned it?
No, it's just it looks like the sea swell.
Get out, Kira.
Get out, get out.
I'm going.
2, 1.
Move. Sting, kill this fucking siren, we're right next to it.
Empowered.
Good movement. With this shield, after it goes off, we would not kill.
Just let this, yeah, just go. Move.
Yeah, look.
And at this point as well, if you ranged can spread out, and melee when we're getting a sea swell, you should bait into the old sea swell so that we don't fuck up the position on the floor.
Come to X, guys, come to X. So we
Okay,
can
sea swell coming. Bait in. Just like that. That way we keep the.
Whoops.
Empowered.
Why is there no handrails?
Bait.
Siren mechanic?
Some people didn't do
A
it.
couple people didn't bait there, so now melee can't hit this.
We can kind of hit it.
Our flavor is just kind of.
Boss is at 93 energy though, so. Phase 2 though.
And this is platform.
I mean,
Grant, listen,
99
wait.
energy.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Empowered.
So everybody
Everyone's
sits here.
stacked.
I didn't put a marker down. I'll put it down.
Are we starting left or right?
Starting
Always left.
center.
Center. Okay.
Come back.
So everybody's stacking this there. Basically, you're on tank still.
Empowered.
And then once we go here, we'll have a range stack. I can mark it for a range.
Beware.
I have a marker for range, Ross. So you want to do it?
I died because I
Dead.
Bam! 2,
Spell that.
1.
Is our mage? No, mage is dead.
That's not.
Bam! 2.
Ranger's supposed to go to where purple is right now, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
let me put up markers for you guys.
Alright, boys.
Empowered.
Everybody go ahead and jump
You can
off.
see how little HP
Oh,
it
he's-
has due to the fact that it's already almost at 75%. And we haven't lusted or used second cooldowns. He has
So
no
we're
fucking
lusting-
health.
We're lusting at 4 minutes, right?
Do you have a soulstone on healer? Are we soulstoning healers?
Kira has been, but I've been dying on the boat, and I didn't know if that would.
I've been
We
soul
get
stoning
soulstone on
myself.
healer every time, so we can
Kira,
like try. and get
seriously,
resets.
could you just soulstone a fucking healer?
Yeah, easy.
Every time.
Why would you
Both
ever
warlocks
soulstone
soulstone on healer
yourself?
every time. On
So I don't have to run back. But if you die in the boats,
Yeah, if you die on the boats, it's fine. We have to run back. I get that. But if it's
Ross, I know.
I mean, theoretically, me and Andre are different sides, so we could each
Andre
soul
soulstoning
stone
Brown, Kira, who are you soulstoning?
a hero.
Aldehyde.
Damn.
Aldehyde
Aldehyde
or
it is. Aldehyde, if you notice you don't have a soul stone, you gotta holler at me.
I'll make you a weak aura that just spams your fucking screen with it. So for the first one on the platform, we'll be stacking on X for the first drop. Melee, I'm not gonna put a marker down for melee because it's really fucking annoying. But you guys are just gonna go front left right there, yeah. And range will just go to diamond.
So, someone nearly got killed by the siren on the left boat. Gamma had the block. So if we can have everyone swap, that would be great.
Also, if you're dropping the slowing puddles, please don't drop them in the direction we have to go with their sea swell stacks. Like, you need to get to the center of the room, not just the side of the room.
Like, this shit isn't difficult.
When I got the silence debuff, I used all my movement cities to
Gamma's
put
not
it
here
outside
yet,
of the group.
so Gamma
Do I
did
just
not-
wait over there to drop Sea Swell over there instead of trying to move
Gamma
put
left
back to the
without
group?
fucking buffing. Gamma hates all of you.
Shit, I don't
Just
need
didn't
intellect.
buff you. I got it.
I got it.
Fab's smart enough as it is.
Yeah, right.
Go on.
Just saying, the person who gets the, what did I die to? The cracking lightning, I guess. It does a lot of damage, and I didn't get any heals when I got it, so it killed me. So just please be careful and watch the person who gets that debuff.
Crackling lightning actually does no damage whatsoever. You must have stayed and waited after you dropped it off.
But I was moving the whole time.
I don't.
Ross, it could also have been.
I had a jolting volley. Or is
That's
that
what killed me.
lightning line?
Jolting volley is from the platform.
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
no jolting volley.
It's
is
just
the passive
AoE, I
damage.
think.
It's just the passive AoE
Yeah, it's just
damage.
passive
Yeah, no,
damage.
the crackling lightning is actually a projectile that you're carrying, and you drop it off, and then it lands like 2-3 seconds later. So if you're taking damage from that, you need to be hauling ass faster.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a thing. Jolting lightning, jolting volley.
I mean, kind of sucks because priests don't really have a way to haul ass, but you know what I mean.
They're hauled ass, right? Like, yeah, no, shout out. You've got the.
You got the bubble for.
Yeah. Body and soul.
That's the word.
See, I used that because I had no health.
5, 4, 3,
Oh, I'm a mark.
2, 1. Bam! 2, 1.
Empowered.
Siren hit.
We'll only interrupt this when we move.
2, 1.
We can just move to the side. We don't actually have to kick it.
She's at like 60%. We have the. If we get another one after this. Oh, yeah, we do.
Probably
Yeah,
safe to interrupt, yeah.
I mean, we bid it like 1% is what we lose it at.
2, 1.
Empowered.
Remember, sea storms to the storms to the middle. The middle, not to the side where we're running, guys. Come on. Like where you guys just dropped those is not where you want to drop.
1.
So,
Pig, you're not supposed to move out for.
Okay. Thank you.
the siren. Just let him cast.
3, 2, 1.
Empowered.
Alright, range spread, right, boat?
Empowered.
Melee stack on the giant cowman.
So you guys see how those
Everyone on it.
Yeah, those sea storms screwed us.
It didn't really.
Yeah, it did.
Empowered.
3,
Right boat bait.
1.
Someone didn't do it.
It's okay, we still have tons of space though, like compared to our last attempt.
Ciao, we're
Probably shouldn't
Kill
go,
that ad.
brother.
Kill the siren.
Bam! 2, 1.
So the sirens can spawn along that interior walls too, so.
Bam!
Empowered.
3, 2, 1.
You guys shouldn't be soaking, by the way. We'll just solo soak all of them. There's a question.
Beware.
Bam! 2, 1.
One's bad.
Storm is out. Stand again.
Our mage is dead. It's not slowed or anything.
I have a question. Hunters still have that slow shot, right? Does that work against this
Special
one?
shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 100%.
Yes, it should work. Yes. And slow
what's the
trap.
slow?
Concussive shot.
Just silent.
Go ahead and jump on.
Oh, someone's outside. Be right back.
Actually, I'm gonna try and get a res.
Where's the healer?
Oh, can I not soul stone if I jump on?
Help me, Flavor. Help me.
No 45 seconds.
I was trying.
Yeah, you can't soul stone if you jump off. Don't jump off if you have a soul stone.
Okay, yeah. I immediately just died.
And I listened to Brown, never
I
listened
would
to
try and
any-
res you to power.
So yeah, I mean, like concussive shot has a 100% uptime, 50% slow. That's the same as mages.
Mage is 90%.
90%. Slow?
Death and Decay is 90 for 1 second,
Oh,
80
Death
for
and
1 second. Frost Mage should be 70% permanent.
What's
Really?
what, Blizzard? It's Blizzard, isn't it? It's
No, there's a talent that you can take that's you slow more as a frost mage.
Yeah,
Okay,
15. It adds 15% to all of your snares. It's nonsense.
I got you.
But as a frost mage, you should be using Cone of Cold on cooldown on that ad.
Yeah, because all you like, we don't give a shit about your damage once we clear the boat. It's you just have to keep the elemental slowed.
Yeah, that's your only job.
Can we really soak the lightning? I just got one shot by it.
Occasionally, it will happen where you get clipped, but like if it's one of the like grid type ones where you have got both on either side. If you're one of the bigger models, you can. In like 100 pulls, it happened to me once where I got hit by 2 beams at the same time. It won't happen often.
Didn't. You got hit by
Kira
voltaic
did not get
flash,
one
voltaic
shot.
volley, voltaic flash. Like you got hit by multiple things.
Yeah, he got hit by a bunch of the.
Was it the
standard
moving
damage.
one and you just moved into it? Like one was on you, then you moved into the next one?
No, I just stood in. There was a grid at the top and a grid at the bottom. I just stood at the bottom one, and it took all my health down.
You were at 70% when you got hit too.
Maybe you died. Maybe you
Actually,
got,
you
like,
took
clipped by
70,
both.
20. You got hit by 2 of them. That's weird.
Yeah, he got hit by 2. Well, no, he got hit by jolting volley into jolting volley. Into another
Voltaic
one.
flash,
Yeah,
voltaic
no,
flash.
Voltaic flash.
You
Two
took a double
voltaic flash.
voltaic. That's what I'm talking about. You got hit by 2 of the lines at once. It shouldn't happen. It's not supposed to happen, but
Yeah,
it
2
happens
lines.
occasionally.
Okay.
Can we get a master res, please? For Kane and Fab.
What?
Bab's alive. The bars are broken.
I say
Might
Kane
go
is
vote
not.
to get Kane.
Yeah, I was just hoping Fab was dead.
Yeah.
Kane, are you here?
No, he said somebody's outside.
Sure, God, he spends more time AFK than anyone I know.
Hey, you guys are on left boat. Come here. You guys are on left boat. Come here for a second, because this has happened twice now. So, we get that first. We get the transition. We're about like right here-ish. So we're right here, right? You guys need to drop your slows in the middle, not over. Because if you drop them over here, you basically cut us off. That's why I said those are bad. Because the guy is channeling right here, and we have to interrupt the channel so that melee can DPS him. If there's not a circle right here, melee can DPS him without having to interrupt the channel.
I'm back. Sorry, had to go help my grandma.
You should be sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
In the beginning, you can just bring the
So
silence.
when we get that transition, you guys get the C fucking slowing circles. What the fuck they're called?
Storm.
Take them to the middle of the boat, in between the. Basically, see these little brown fucking hatches? Somewhere in this middle space between these brown hatches. Don't put them out in front of where we're going to, because you just.
So like when we were all in the corner there, Nuke, and like you have no time. You had to be ready to go as soon as you get them, because they drop in like a sec, like 2 seconds.
We're
not
like
even
right
that
here.
long.
Sea storms
So
are
here's
3
my
seconds.
thing is, I saw people run with them, and they ran to this direction.
Yeah, because all 3 of us ran to the same spot. All 3 of us were thinking to the end, right? Like, and because we chose that initial direction, there was no time to react and change.
Okay. Can you choose a different international
Well,
direction?
it depends on who gets it. Like Andre and me got it. I have my movement. I could have turned around and disengaged, I guess.
Well,
But, like,
okay.
we
So my point being is, if you put it there, it screws us for the transition. So do your best to not initially run that direction. Run this direction. Because if we have to interrupt that final channel, we're just going to get more abilities and more shit to happen.
Yeah, so people stop dying so we can just kill these fuckers.
Tig.
We have people dying to sea swells.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Huh?
What?
Well, kicker, I guess.
We should have went with it.
Empowered. Well, now Flavor's tanking?
Yeah.
Out.
What did you do?
3, 2, 1.
Red casting title and power.
I just rolled off the boat. God fucking damn it.
Siren's still alive.
I think we can just stay in here until when I move over, we'll just move to the side to stay in range to attack.
No, can you get up Gamma?
Empowered.
Alright, go ahead and up to 55, I guess.
Empowered.
Or restack on the side.
2, 1.
This way, we should.
Ready to dodge?
Bitch just meleeed me.
Empowered.
So get ready to run to the thing. Should be facing center, by the way, too. So you guys.
You want to res or frost me?
I already read him once.
So, Aldhide, I guess that's when you'd use Link right there, when we're gonna take that lightning bolt.
Empowered.
Just drop Link, so. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
So I don't think we should have to take another one.
Melee stack so we can bait.
I'm trying this one.
Melee bait.
2, 1.
Try not to move in front of the group.
Yeah, I need to work on that.
90. It's an area.
So slow with C-Storm.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we're at 20%.
This might be one of those fights where I gotta like come back with more pieces with resounding protection.
What's killing you?
Can you take a look at what killed me? Cause I got double shot again.
Faulting flash.
Yeah, 2 voltage flash.
Yeah, looks like it.
Try to purposefully take one.
Like I
you
popped
notice
my on the descending resolve, whatever. Like
Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's gonna kill you because it's 2 hits. But just try to, when you see them coming, just try to position yourself so that you know there's, like, orbs behind before the lightning shoots out. Just try to be lined up with one orb instead of being in the middle of the 2 lines. That might help.
We only get one of those, right? So, we're gonna link that too. So everyone please be stacked up, we'll link it, don't you die.
I've got crackling lightning and jolting volley in the same quarter second, doing about 75% of my.
So when you drop off the crackling projectile, either charge or leap back in, and you won't take damage
Yeah,
from
I
it
was
at all.
mid leap. There's another ability that lands later that's called something different that does damage. I think you just take 95k damage.
No, that's what I'm saying. It does damage. As soon as the debuff fell off of me, I took damage.
Crackling lightning. I'm assuming what the
Yeah, thunderous boom is the second one that does like
It's gonna drop,
190k.
right?
That's the dodgeable one.
The debuff does damage to you, 100%.
Can somebody auction house mount for a second?
Cashew, what was the name of that thing?
So yeah, so it does damage when it does 107,000 damage when it expires. So you're gonna take a burst of damage when it expires, and then if you're in the thing, it does 190,000 damage to everybody within 12 yards.
Yes. So if someone has a debuff, you need to get ready to heal them when it falls off because it's going.
They're gonna take 100k at the end of it.
That was also one of those things where I got 2 back-to-back, so I personaled the first one and then just died.
Quick question, kind of irrelevant. When a siren spawns and we're transitioning to the main platform, do we need to finish off that siren or no?
Pretty sure yes, because that person cannot transition and they will die.
Correct.
Alright.
Shaman healing.
But the other thing is if we're on point, that'll never happen because if we kick, it'll be when Joseph set like less than 5%.
The left vote, we're gonna do what we did last time, basically. Same thing.
Can I get Stam, please?
Left foot, that was good until we started getting out like ahead of ourselves. People stacked ahead of the group is hurt. There we go.
Oh, I don't have a mage buff.
5, 4.
You have the
Mage
magic
over there
cameras
is
right
good.
here. Could you
2,
cast it?
1.
Someone didn't move.
Bam! 2, 1.
Absolutely.
Can you move him out here, Fab? We can't.
Can we just start over?
Yeah, so if you get the storm, it's not like I'll finish my cast and then I'll move.
Die.
No.
Just all stand here.
Just fucking die. Like what? How is it so difficult, guys? As soon as you get the debuff, get the fuck out. It should never drop on the stack. You have like 3-4 whole seconds.
It's 3. Yeah, it's 3 seconds.
Okay, 3 seconds. I don't understand how it's still falling right the fuck on us.
3, 2, 1.
Jump off the platform. Kane, Souls, just jump off the boat and die.
I'm sorry, I was trying to feign death. Apparently, that doesn't work.
No, feigning death is really annoying.
You have guild repairs. Just fucking die.
You actually don't take Dura when you hit the water.
Yep.
Oh, motherfucker.
Also, there's a huge thunderstorm going on outside. If my power goes out, I will text someone.
I can sounds like me last week.
I don't know if I can get the revive off them.
Just all day.
I mean, is somebody comfortable telling who to move? I mean, that'll solve the problem.
That's literally not going to be fast enough.
The audio
3
is
days.
too long.
3 seconds.
I could get one name out and then it'd be done.
You literally have to wait for the cast.
If you have the weak aura group, it has a gigantic text that tells you that you have the debuff.
This is Mythic fucking rating. If you can't move out of the group with a debuff, you should not be here. Hands down. That's it. I'm not trying to be a hard ass either. That's not even a difficult thing to do. Just watch your debuffs, get whatever assistance you need, buy an add-on, but get the fuck out of the way.
I just got one question for phase 2. Does slow traps work on it? I'm not sure on that one. I know concussive shots.
Slows work, yeah.
Okay.
And just for
All the slows
clarification,
work. They just don't stack.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
one-
Just that slow work.
the tanks are solo soaking all the shits, all the little circles on the ground. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Not helping.
Kano, if Gamma's alive, you shouldn't even bother throwing out the global for this. You should just focus on your damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But Gamma's gotta live.
Yeah, Gamma has to live first.
So Kano should be slowing then, right?
Only if.
I mean, at this rate.
He's spamming concussive shot. Got it.
I'll also be using D&D too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move.
Perfect. Nice job, right?
Bam! 2, 1.
Bam! 3 dead.
2, 1.
Move to the side of this.
Do you want us to stack here, Nuke? The next
We're gonna
season?
stack here, and then we'll interrupt at 55, then we'll move back where we go.
Jump off.
Yeah, I was about to say, but
you can't have
go
damage
where
dying
what
to
was yours, Eddie?
C-swells.
That's probably they're all dead, but I was just for you guys.
Bam!
Go ahead and jump
2,
off, guys.
1.
But that's the pattern we're gonna go for that first.
I'll die if you soulstone, you die, right?
So something we need to get figured out is for the right boat, the second sea storm lines up perfectly with sea swell. Someone keeps running ahead, and then like we're all kind of blocked off. It doesn't look like there's a good route to go anywhere else with it though. Like we need to figure out what we're doing with that. Are they just running through the existing pools? What's happening?
Yes.
Can you use the speed totem to just run through it?
So I mean, they can take ticks from the existing pools. They just might want to like personal or something before they do that.
Yeah, it only hits for like 50k. It's not
The
that
problem is the slow, right? Not the damage.
Right. I mean, they need to get.
Yeah,
out
you
of
guys
it
have
quickly.
aura mastery over there for the damage.
well, if the Paladin's alive.
But I do think it's probably that would be a good time to use Aura Mastery, and the people that get the sea storms just need to run through the existing pools, because with the direction we're moving from the sea swell, we're getting clipped by it, and that's where we're losing people.
I'm sorry, when is this exactly?
Right on pole. There's the first storms went out and they were good that time, and then the second storms ran right in front of us, which
Okay.
is not good.
So we just have to take the damage basically, and go over the existing pools.
Yeah, as well as I actually agree with you.
Well, the other thing that we could do is bait the first ones into the middle here, and then because we know we're not going to be using this area here, we could have like the second set of storms and their swells dropped here.
Or like, this might be unnecessary movement, but I mean, we could even not start at green, wait for the first sea storms, and then move to green. And then we could, if we started over here, they'd be over here. Then the second set could go here, where the first ones are generally getting dropped. Might be unnecessary movement.
Whatever you'd like to do. I'm. That's a caster question. The melee is obviously full mobile, so
I don't think what we're doing right now is difficult at all. If you'll just need to.
It would just reduce a little bit of incoming damage. Is all.
All right, right boat, left boat. We're gonna stay stacked on that interior after the first two sea swells, while we're DPS and the boss fight channeling. We're gonna stay there for our third drop of sea swell, and then we'll go back to the outside lane.
Basically, we're just making a triangle instead of a line.
That'll save us some space for the next
Yeah,
boss in case we get
it's
a
good. It's good.
siren. Alright, there we go.
Someone's consistently pulling a
5,
second early. Please don't do
4,
that.
3, 2, 1.
Move.
Empower. Empower.
Let's get the second one.
Bam! 2, 1.
Move. See, that was pretty good.
Range will have to kill that one.
We can get to it.
Bam! 2, 1.
To interrupt him, I think.
One stack up.
Oop. We have a safe spot. Good.
Alright, go ahead and interrupt. Stay here for another sea swell.
Bam! 2, 1.
We'll move back to the side of the boat. It's the next one right here. I should be
Drop
positioned
in.
facing interior. So if you get the thing, you can immediately run in. Get ready, it's getting cast now.
Beware.
Bam! 2, 1.
Siren.
Siren's coming in. Everybody swaps the siren.
I just lost half our fucking group. They didn't move from sea swells.
Storm Inc. now. Sea Storm is casting right now. Nice job. Tower Shroud.
Bam! 2, 1.
Gentlemen, we must move for sea swell every time.
Was that sea swell or was it the lightning?
sea swell.
It was
Three.
both. Okay.
No, 3 people died to sea swell.
I heard the
entire
phone.
other boat
Jump in the water. Left boat.
died.
You guys see kind of how it's gonna go. There's a timer for that sea swell cast of his.
2,
Like just
Watch
watch
those
before the timer. Just be prepared to be like, I face toward the interior of the boat and know you like, hey, I have to run interior.
I think what might have kind of messed us up on the right boat there that we had to be prepared for was that there was a lightning overlap with the sea swell. Some people didn't really know where to go, even though I know we've established we're just going to eat the lightning. That's maybe what caused that.
There's no dodging when you're on lightning mode.
Brown, I like how you just left without resing anybody.
No, I want to see if I can get the reses on the pier.
Yeah, no, you drop a link and you eat the voltaic.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. But you
Did
you
anybody
still
get
have
that?
to move for the sea swell every time.
Mm-hmm. Sea swell will kill you, voltaic won't. That's really all there is to it.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say left boat is kicking your ass right now, right boat?
What was it? Phase 2, y'all was worried about our pets, or
There's
all
no
phases?
issue with pets attacking any of the stuff.
Yeah, because my pet
That's
was
not
able to
even a
hit
thing.
it.
So phase 2, Mark's hunters can attack the sirens before they land, where BM hunters cannot. That was the
All the best parses are BM hunters for this fight. It's not even close, really.
It's not about parses, it's about killing an ad.
It's about doing more DPS, right?
No.
Right, who cares?
I do.
No, I was just asking a question.
Check your
Thank you
flasks.
for asking, answering.
Wait, were you already on the other boat?
I just misunderstood.
Kane, there used to be an issue. It's the same thing with the last boss in Siege of Borealis, where pets couldn't attack the like tentacles and shit. It was an issue. I don't know if they got corrected.
Oh, okay.
But the other issue was what I just said earlier. So.
But on another note, stop dying to avoidable shit like circles on the ground.
Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Empower. Empower.
Move.
Empowered.
Stack up, stack up.
2,
One sec.
1.
Go ahead.
Empowered.
1600, but it's fine.
3, 2, 1.
Move, 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 move.
Bro, for fuck's sake.
Nice transition. Good job, guys.
Empowered.
Dan, where did you die?
Beware.
I'm telling you, there's no handrails.
1.
You fell off.
Move, 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 move.
Empowered. Empowered.
Firing. Left pole.
Oh man.
3, 2, 1.
So what, guys, just stand this.
Jump off.
Jump
It's cold.
Can we not do the move for the sea swell, please?
Brand
I don't know
food,
why,
did
but
you
that
mean
last
to-
move, I got like jolted like crazy.
Right?
Fab, what are you talking about?
When Ross was like telling us to move for the sea swells.
We have to. We'll
have
one
to.
shot
No. I say don't.
No, he's
don't,
talking about
don't say
calling
move,
it
don't
out in
call
Discord.
Moves, please. It's like fucking like scared the shit out of me, even though I was out of it already.
Well,
I just
and
don't wanna,
fucking
like, chill.
and 3 people still got hit by it. So like,
I'm actually with Fab on
like,
this.
I feel like that's their fucking problem. All right, they gotta fix it, or like like come back here on normal and fucking LFR and figure that shit out, because it's not hard. If you space out, you die. That's what it is. I spaced out last time, I died. Don't space out.
Minimize the impact by lowering the volume of other abilities that aren't important.
see, the thing was, before I called move, there were like 6 people that were fucking sitting there. But, okay, I won't say anything.
I
but
get
everyone's
that,
gonna fucking die, and it's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, I get that.
Call out
Just,
the Ross, call out the
everyone have
individual people that fuck it up.
Yeah, I mean, like, I got a heart attack from that move.
We'll see them dead.
You can see exactly who died.
Yeah,
Tank,
but,
Kira, you
but
guys
like
ate
it
sea
makes
swells.
a difference.
Yep. I did. That did happen. I did kind of freak out when Ross yelled. And then there was darkness, so I couldn't see anything on the floor.
You have the weak aura?
Yeah, like the timing was fine. I knew to move, I just couldn't tell where it was. And then I freaked out, and then it was too late.
I just
Follow the other
Like
people.
I know what to expect now. Expect
Weak
now,
aura
so
is
Every
so
single
good
person is.
that I don't even need to look at the ground to move.
I just watch my weak auras. I don't watch anything
Yeah,
else.
It's so perfect.
Darkness, everything was fine, but people aren't moving. They're just fucking sitting there still.
You just gotta move. That's it. It's like the
Just
basic-
gotta move.
It's a swirl. Bad swirls are bad, dude.
I like to move it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Empowered. Empowered. Empowered.
2, 1.
Okay, so
Siren's been down for several seconds.
I mean,
melee aren't helping.
Ross, we have to wait till it goes on someone, or we're right here and we jump off the boat.
That's actually a several second cast.
2.
Oh, well, I'll go over sooner then.
I only say that because there's one big ass cow attacking it and no other melee.
Yeah, I was waiting till it was on someone.
Empowered.
Dragging me. Wow.
Bam! 2,
Empowered.
1.
Good work there, guys, for waiting for that sea swell.
sure you guys are stacked on X, guys. See storm, see storm.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Let's fucking add up.
Empower.
Oh, can someone pull me out?
See storm. Tell Shroud, we're gonna stay in this as long as we can.
3, 2, 1.
Range can spread. Right boat.
Just know where to stand.
Melee, we have to bait our next two.
Empower.
See storm.
Did he kick at about 70 energy?
You should
Bait.
slow down on Joseph, right?
1.
I mean, as long as he dies, we can just walk away from stuff.
Empower.
Dead.
Two positions.
Good job. Keep it up.
Does Demon Hunter want to interrupt?
Empower.
Stack on
Yeah,
that.
I'll get it.
Just like a second.
I got it.
Fab, are you debuffing the ads when they spawn? Oh, I should have.
3,
Stay stacked.
2,
Stay stacked.
1.
Move.
If you want to step forward a little bit more melee, you can avoid this voltaic that spawns in that location if we're far enough forward.
3, 2, 1.
Dispel Fab.
Empower.
Ranging stack.
On Ross.
3, 2, 1.
Melee wasn't quite stacked.
Ed.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Dispel Fab. Dispel Fab.
Everybody kill Ed. Everybody swap to Ed.
Beware.
What was that big hit of damage we took? Did we miss a soak?
Yes.
That's my fault.
2,
We wiping?
1.
Yeah.
I'll get a res.
I do have a soul stone.
Yeah, right, no res. That's my fault then. I apologize. Valentine.
When we have the big elemental, the two little temptation ads, are they the priority target?
Sirens are always priority target.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Apart from Gamma, who never changes targets ever.
So when they come up, we have to switch those. Gotcha. So melee are gonna have to switch to the sirens too, I guess, are they? Because we have such a melee.
Absolutely.
Usually,
What do we do if the siren spawns near diamond?
There's twos.
Does everyone book it, or does only the one person?
You after it lands, it does like a 3-second cast where the person is targeted, so they have plenty of time to get away from it.
Yeah, can I get a
Okay.
mage buff? Thanks.
Generally speaking, it's best if the ranged clears the one that's on the left, because the melee could be, about here or so after dropping ours, and have to double all the way back and then back. Whereas for us going to the right one, we can always see it because that's kind of the direction we're going anyway.
Greetings, sir, and
So range left melee, right?
I mean, ranged both ideally, but
Yeah, I guess
yeah.
so. Especially if you're.
Dot things.
Should there's just too many fucking melee in this raid.
I'm ready.
Yeah, there we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move.
2,
Move.
1.
Someone went the wrong way again.
Can you move him
Fab,
out?
can you move him out of there, Fab? Like,
Empowered.
Perfect. Nice job.
3, 2, 1.
bye, Hunter.
Empowered.
So 7 is too high.
3, 2, 1.
Playing with fire standing up there, nuke.
Beware.
That's it.
2, 1.
Blow the side up, please.
On Ryko.
We have 3 dead on our boat. We should probably just.
Range right out on left boat now.
3,
Bait.
2, 1.
Sea swells.
We just have to walk over them. We'll be fine.
I just don't like the fact that we can't sit on her and just, or Joseph, we can't just damage him while he's channeling the sea swells.
1.
Kill the song.
So if we could done that, we'd avoid that siren right there.
Empowered.
We're 10%. What do you guys at? Okay.
They're dead, and we got 5 people dead.
Yeah.
In the water.
2, 1.
So if those sea fucking storms do better, we can stay in that channel on left boat and not get that final siren. But because we have to interrupt because of the sea storms, we get that final siren.
Do we have a res or no?
I can res right boat.
Alright, do not release. Please do not release.
I pray they find peace.
Wait, yeah, we got res both boats, do we?
Good jump.
I'm doing left side.
Yeah, cool.
Faster. So,
We go back for buffs though.
And hunters, if you were to get almost thrown off, you can disengage whenever she enters cast and get back on the boat.
Spam that button.
Yes, I did it, and I thought I was fucked, but I was.
You saved yourself?
Yes,
And you felt like the
disengage.
coolest hunter in the world.
No,
My
I
man.
felt like yes.
Give me 20 seconds.
My man.
I felt like calling her a cunt, but I didn't.
Like who? Connor what?
Calling her a cunt in
Oh.
Discord, but
Wait,
I didn't say
who's
anything.
Connor?
I heard Connor as well.
He's from Kentucky. He doesn't words good.
I heard you perfectly, Kana. Don't worry about him.
Thank you, man.
Fab just knows Connor too.
So I saw this great thread on Reddit the other day. Lord of the Rings is PG-13 and gets 1 F-bomb. Where do you put it?
In your face.
Saruman dying.
No, it has to come from a dwarf. 100%.
Oh,
Smeagol
Let's see.
falling into the mountain lava.
Gandalf hitting his head. Gandalf hitting his head.
Good one.
In the Hobbit hole.
that's a good one.
Fuck.
Just a subtle little fuck.
Yep.
Just the subtlest.
Or when the Balrog comes out and they're just like, oh, fuck.
Here we go.
Be a collective fuck at that point, right?
Well, no, they just get 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
If everyone says it at the exact same time, do they still count?
Okay.
What the fuck? Yeah, I kicked it.
That's interesting.
Maybe we're seeing if
Move.
3, 2, 1.
So when that happens, it gives us a better overlap.
I mean,
on me. Someone dropped a new sea storm on me while I was still charmed and I died.
You have a res for him?
I mean, I'm in the real best spot.
Three, two, one.
Left boat dodging like pros.
Yep. Sea storm. We have sort of sea storms out. Sea storm. Sea storm. Sea storm.
Three, two, one.
You guys are following that lightning, by the way.
Sea storm. Nice job. Nice job.
It's on Gamma.
Empower.
Aaron.
Yawn.
Three, two, one.
Couple of range there. You need to stack with us. You can't be on the other side and fuck our position like this.
Left boat range can spread out now.
Fake.
Two, one.
Someone else is gonna have to run in phase 2.
Empower.
Can we not get him up?
Can. I don't know if they want to.
Kira's the only res.
You're boned.
Save me, team.
I'm gonna unk.
Three,
3, 2,
two,
1.
one.
Everybody's alive. Good job.
Just too fast.
Everyone be stacked, please.
Three, two, one.
I'd take that.
Empower.
Looks like sea swell.
Beware.
Walked off the boat. Or dock.
Range
Goddamn.
on Energized Storm.
One.
Are you talking about me soaking?
You're not supposed to see.
Take down side.
Oh, my bad.
Ready for the
Two, one.
Siren go up.
Spell back.
Please kill the siren.
Empower.
Andre.
You tried, Gamma. You tried.
Yeah, I ice blocked and then I.
Three, two, one.
Beware.
So soaking that flings you the fuck back.
Don't.
Yup.
Yeah, but the Death Knight that's perfect.
Well, fuck me.
Three,
Okay.
two,
Stop
one.
healing.
Water. Get the water.
Do we have a soul stone?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay, don't release.
Hop in the water.
The knockback cane is proportional to how many people soak.
So it'll knock you to fucking
Wait.
Narnia.
What? What?
What is this?
Charmed.
Ah,
I think I
Go
can
ahead.
use mine.
Go ahead and release. Oh shit, I already released. Fuck.
But no,
I'm
no, no,
Gucci.
It's alright, bro. Yeah, look at that.
This is
The
hilarious.
Fuck.
You're casting a. This is hilarious.
Look at Nagron, the non-believer. He has to walk
I
it.
mean, it looked like you were fucking dead. I don't know.
And it didn't
It
look
looks
good.
like you're still all right. Build some resources. I guess.
There's a banshee still.
Don't kill him. He's my buddy.
I'm sorry. He has
I hope you walk over to him and he
We
throws you
did
off.
it. Where's our loot chest? Come on.
Where's the combat? Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Wait till Mike gets back here.
On the left boat, what is the range spread out call? I don't understand what we're doing there.
So like after he does the first, or after the first siren dies, like if we're spread out a little bit or separated by the sea storms, it's really no point to stack up anymore. Like just whatever's easier.
That and you can. It's much easier for the range to bait a bad swell right on top of the melee because, let's be honest. Ranged get greedy and like to finish casts, whereas melee have full mobility. And
Like there's just room. Like you can utilize the whole boat after the siren dies, pretty much, when she's at like 20%.
Just don't stand in the path of melee or go.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. That's all I was just saying. It just if it's easier, if you find it easier, stack with the group and stay there.
Yeah.
Like I said,
The problem is ranged are getting ahead of where the melee have to go with the boss. So don't do that.
Yeah, there was Seaswell like all where we needed to take our next Seaswell.
So like I don't care if you spread out, but you just can't like in this little L pattern we're forming. You just can't stand there because that's you screw the rest of like all of us.
Come over here where I'm at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you drop Seastorm where Kane's at, you're fine.
And
we don't ever
you
go.
can just stay there.
The only time you shouldn't be stacked anyway is during the second channel, when there won't be any more abilities other than sea spells anyway.
Exactly.
So.
Are we still soaking lightning in second phase?
Yep. If you
If
can
you
avoid
can
it.
dodge it without fucking up Seaswell, then go ahead.
All right,
but-
because that time, like, the very first sea swell we had an overlap voltaic flash, and like, some people dodged it and other people didn't. So we just we all gotta be on the same page.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
I
they
fucked,
just
I
don't
fucked
dodge it
the
then.
stack because I
Either
dodged
everybody
it.
dodged or no one dodges.
I agree. Just nobody dodge though. We have good
And,
healers.
Just posted. I think they need a few in raid attendance. On a break.
Oh, he's at a few minutes. Yeah, I guess.
Oh fuck, I fell off.
Goodbye, sweet friend.
Be that.
I'm sorry, Zoz. I didn't mean to laugh.
No man, it was laugh worthy.